Thank you very much. Thanks to both of you. Now we have a couple of other guests. I'm going to invite two of our next two speakers. Bud Barrow, who is representing Governor Bev Perdue's office, and also the Mayor of Charlotte, Anthony Fox. So those are our next two speakers. We'll begin with Bud.
Thank you, Maura. And I want to thank all the elected officials who took the time to be here today, as well as all of you for coming out. The temperature may be cold, but this crowd is warm. Several weeks ago, Governor Perdue was at Johnson C. Smith University, where she announced the formation of her Complete Count Committee, 45 people from around the state representing all the major stakeholders and groups that have an interest in making sure that we have a complete count. The governor emphasized three important reasons why we need to make this happen. First, everyone must be counted. Second of all, representation at the state and federal level is determined by the census. And thirdly, let me put a number behind what you've heard previous speakers say. For every person in the state that is not counted, we estimate that we will lose as a state $10,000 to $12,000 per person over 10 years from federal aid that's based on population. That's why it's so important that we do this. And what's also important is the collaborative effort. The Census Bureau has been great in working both with the State Complete Count Committee and each county's Complete Count Committee to reach out to every group that can help get this done. We all have to do this together. That's why having everybody here today is so important. So please go out, help us make this happen, help us make this happen for the state, for the region, for our country. Thank you very much. I'd like to introduce Mayor Fox.
Good afternoon. It is time for North Carolina and the Charlotte region to be counted. It is time. And the way we get counted is by filling out that form when it comes to your house. Now it's going to say the U.S. Census on the form. Don't throw it away. Don't ignore it. Sign it. Fill it out. We talk a lot about being a donor state when it comes to transportation dollars. Well, we make that problem worse when we don't count ourselves. When we count ourselves, we get some of that money back, and it flows into our roads and into our schools and into our communities in ways that we can't even contemplate. So my message to you today is very simple. Don't be out of the line when it comes to federal dollars and state dollars. Count yourself, and when you count yourself, you count our city, and when you count our city, you count our state. Let's get it done. Let's work. Thank you, Census. You have until April 1st. Let's get it done. Thank you.
Thank you, Bud and Anthony. Thank you both very, very much. We also have support from another one of our elected officials who has joined us, George Dunlap from the Mecklenburg County Commission. Thank you, sir, for being with us. We appreciate you. And now I want to bring up two representatives from our business community. This is a very important initiative for our business community. So I want to bring up Mike Manning, who is the CFO for the Charlotte Chamber of Commerce, and Michael Smith, who is the President and CEO of Charlotte Center City Partners. Mike will speak first.
Thank you very much. Why is the census important for Charlotte? A couple reasons. One is over 2,000 jobs are going to be created to help the census this year. Very important to help those people that are needing jobs right now. Also, over 98% of the government statistics come from this data. This creates a lot of opportunities to help us do our work at the Charlotte Chamber of Commerce. Charlotte is growing faster than many other areas of the country. It is important to count every person, as stated by other speakers, that this will create additional federal dollars, state dollars, and other dollars back into our community. But it also helps us to get improved roads and transit, which will help move our employees and goods more efficiently and effectively in our region. This helps to grow the Charlotte's economy, which is a major part of our Chamber's mission statement. The Charlotte Chamber of Commerce would like to thank all of the census workers and the volunteers, and to spread the word. Ask other people if they've been counted yet. That's the only way we're going to get this done and count every single person we need to. Thank you very much.
Again, good afternoon. Center City Partners, as our representing the center of our region, is proud to be a part of this initiative because so much of this goes back to resources for our community. It is so essential that our region be counted. Mike is right. It has been an incredible decade for Charlotte. The growth that our region has enjoyed has been because of wise investments, because of wise marketing, and because this is just a great place to grow businesses and to raise families. We must all be counted. This will drive federal dollars. $400 billion of investment is directed by our federal government, and so much of that is driven by the count. Representation. Federal government, we are back into a period of growing strong government. The way those dollars are allocated is going to become more and more important to the growth of our community. And when it comes to private dollars, so often private investment follows public investment. So we got to make sure that we continue to be a place that is a priority of our federal government, of our state government, and that begins by being counted. Lastly, it comes down to making sure we're a place that is well understood so that private money comes here, private money for new jobs, private money for new capital investment, and it begins with a strong and accurate census. So please participate. Thank you.
Thank you, Mike and Michael. Appreciate it very much. You know, as a complete count committee, we talked to among ourselves and we said, what's the best way to get the word out to folks that they need to complete the census? And one of the ways we said was we need to find some folks who are trusted voices. They're people that folks like and trust. We found someone who really everyone loves and adores and trusts, and he is Mike Minter. He is the former Carolina Panthers player. He is an athlete. He is a businessman. He is a philanthropist, and just this morning, Mike recorded some PSAs, which are public service announcements, on behalf of the census. Thank you very much, Mike. We appreciate you.
Thank you. Man, I tell you what, it's cold, right? Man, I just got back from Nebraska, and it was like 0 degrees, and I brought it back to North Carolina for you guys, so thank you, all right? Yeah, you're welcome, you're welcome. Hey, let me say this. Because I believe this, is that everything always comes down to teamwork. Everybody connecting, everybody making a difference. And today, in this age, we have to come together and to be able to do that, to get people counted, to be able to make a difference in our community. Team means together, everyone achieves more. That's what it's all about. So everybody get into this ball game, get committed to making a difference, and tell your family, your friends to get counted so we can get some money in this community so we can continue to build and make a difference. God bless you. Thank you.
All right, I think we made a good choice.